Hello, today I thought I'd take you through this one C++ game that I created back in 2019 and used in a hackathon in 2020. I built it with my friend, Madhan, and the interesting thing about this code, I guess, is that it's around 777 lines long, and for 12-year-olds to build something in C++, I'm not really sure how we did it, but it took a lot of Googling, a lot of learning, a lot of W3 schools, and YouTube videos, specifically those of Caleb Curry. But we got it done somehow, and it was an amazing experience, especially presenting this to judges. It was quite good. I will say though, one interesting thing to note is that this game was built in 2019, before COVID-19 was a thing. And this game is effectively centered around the idea of a virus wiping out humanity. So when COVID actually came out, around the time we displayed this at the competition, it was not in great taste. But it's alright. It was fun and it was a good experience. Let's play this game now and let's see what happens. Great, so we have like translation, encoding, decoding. I believe I used Crypty back then. Yes. Crypty.com. Input anything when you're ready. Great. I believe I put way too many pauses on this actually, because it ends up taking way too long to actually do anything. Let me see if I can increase the output size a little bit. Oh, this is any better. You wake up abruptly. Once the brightness of the area sets in, you begin to feel conscious. You squint your eyes and realize that you are trapped inside some sort of pod. Wires connect the chamber to a metallic box with flashing lights and buttons. Noting these surroundings, you push on the door of the pod instinctively. It opens and you climb out. Your knees buckle and you fall to the floor. Weakness and nausea spread throughout your being. You stagger to the end of the room, where a computer is. I really had a way with words back then. Press any key to access the computer. Sure, F. You pull a chair under you and peer into the dusty monitor. You instinctively power the computer on. Text fills the screen. Oh right, this would prompt you for a username. Then you can write, I think, whatever username you'd want. So, and then, yes, somehow the passcode is in your memory right now. It could be anything, but you must know it. You think about typing something only you would know. Oh, what? There's more. You reach into your memory and pull out an answer. You type it. I think this was supposed to prompt you to set a password in a sense. So I'll just put PW as the password. Logging on. Welcome DE. Welcome to the chemical laboratory research. Fatal system error. A key is needed. The save key has been disconnected. Search manually in the directories. What does this mean? There's so much jargon. Please. Oh, right. So it's closing directories and logs. Save important data now. There are 10 directories. Which one would you like to call? Like, oh, right. I believe this is a portion where you randomly have to guess which one out of the 10 it is. So just guess the correct number within 6 attempts, I think. Amazing. Yo, low-key, I might fail this. Oh, great, amazing. Dear Mr. Stephen, firstly, we congratulate you on your success in getting into the Royal Association. You've been given your chem lab key. It's Cobalt. Okay, great. All directories destroyed. You'll be taken to the login shortly. Welcome to the chem lab database. Please enter your key. Your info has been cleared. There's one file left. It's been marked as important. Decrypt it in accordance with the information supplied. Great. I think this is Latin. Oh right, this should just be silver. Identify journal.jnrl file. Is that actually an extension? It might be. It is late at night when I am writing this. The neuro-virus, the Enigma, has started to spread in exponential amounts across the globe. Today, I have studied its general effects. The results have alarmed me. Many symptoms include potentially permanent memory loss and extreme weakness. As I am writing this, many more thousands globally are getting affected. So far, all the treatments we have tried have worked to no avail. Hospitals and medical wards around the world are getting flooded with occupants. What is this enigmatic virus and where did it come from? Decryption successful, note it down. Note what down? Oh, right. Caesar cipher. +3? Okay, I think I remember this one. This should be iodine. Great. Identify journal file. Opening file. I just finished my shift at the laboratory. I've been working on some antidotes in the quarantine zone. As you can tell, this is made by someone who knows nothing about hospitals. We've made some discoveries on cell deconstruction and have developed an incubation chamber that can house a single person. The chamber can release particles constantly so as to preserve a body during its recovery. It cannot cure the virus. However, it can numb the effects of the Enigma. We only have a few at the laboratory, which is good, as all the prolonged exposure to the virus during research is sure to infect someone. Great. Popularized in 1830, this is based purely on binary. Morse code. Copy this. Copy. Go over. Where's Morse code? Does this have Morse code actually? Yes, it does. Amazing. Crypty is amazing. Right, decode. No. Tantalum. What is tantalum? Great, tantalum. Oh, great, another journal file. Oh, I think I understand, the thought process that went behind this game, where you just discover more and more files. I think I took inspiration from that one part of Undertale, where you just get to read more and more about, I'm not recalling exactly what it is. I guess I'll go and check it out after this. Shift just ended. We ended later today, as we have just gotten a lot more people to be treated. We also made an apparent discovery that people who have been under the effects of the virus have fallen into a coma, and memory loss seems to be a symptom. This is not good for us. The incubation pods could preserve bodies in stasis. I don't think I understood the meaning of the word stasis back then, but it would be impossible to create so many in a short time period. If only there was a solution. Great. What's the next challenge? Encryption method is very simple. Oh, A1Z26. Hence the name. Let's copy this. I think I was trying to tell the judges that this was supposed to teach kids about encryption and decryption systems. So I think that's the selling point of this entire thing. What is this? Oh, titanium. Titanium. I'm fairly certain I had a love for chemistry back then when I did this. I mean, after year 4, certainly not, but yeah, I had great chemistry teachers throughout secondary school, which is probably what inspired me to keep this theme going. I just got sick. My temperature is that possible? Has risen to 142 degrees Celsius. This is not normal. I could not move today. I feel weak. I did not really do much today. I just took rest. Wait, this is pretty much how COVID works, except for the 42 degrees Celsius. I called my coworker Jack today. He told me that no other discoveries were made. I felt better at around 4 and reported to work for a while. I did some research and discovered something peculiar. Certain elements reacted to the infected cells differently. I will go and research more on this tomorrow. Most of my colleagues got infected yesterday and have been put in their respective cryotosis chambers. We need to come up with something swiftly, or this could be the end. Amazing. What's next? NATO. Oh god, now that I'm in signals, as an armored signaler, man, this is very relevant. But I mean, it's just oxygen, it's not that difficult, I think. Great. Identify journal, yet again. Also, why is system UI handling it? This doesn't make sense. The day has finally come. I am writing this in pure shock. All my colleagues are now unwell. I looked at some of our experimental setups and have located several of the previously mentioned elements. This diary that I am writing will serve to restore my memory on these events after I climbed into my stasis chamber. I helped some of my colleagues into their chambers, and I looked through some papers. With this knowledge, I formulated a chemical equation. I can tell you right now, this is gonna be pseudo-scientific and not accurate at all. This could mean the life or death of our species. I do not think I'll be strong enough to create this compound. I need to go into stasis quick. This is my last message to the world. If I or anyone else ever finds this in the future, I would just like to say that the existence of mankind is in your hand. Cliche, but good. Passcode. Passcode to this computer system. PW, I think it's the one we said at the start. Great, the final element is nitrogen. What is the chemical formula in order? Oh god, what is it? Hey, I didn't take all of this down. Wait, what? Wait, hold on, I didn't take all of this down. That's not cool. What is it? Oh, I get it. I think it's just, you have to take the chemical symbol of everything. So it's AGITATION, agitation. I would think. You sit back, eyes tearing up from the strain. You look up to the dim lights of the room. Confusion and messy thoughts flowing everywhere in your mind. You stagger over to the chemical lab table. There is a huge assortment of elements in containers in the wall. Many doubts plague your mind. Did the elements have to be at a certain state? Was there an order to it? This guy has never done chemistry before, I swear. There was no time to care about the specific details. You grappled at the containers. The chemical chamber of silver caught your eye. The letters AR. AR? Should it not be AG? Your breathing is shallow due to the unfriendly environment. In a matter of minutes, you have grabbed all the elements and ripped them out of the capsules. You put a small sample of each in a test tube. Sparks light up and electrical pulses dance through the tube. You grasp it with frail fingers and put it in a chemical centrifuge. You watch it perform its hypnotic swirl that adds to your throbbing headache. So many spelling mistakes. You pull out the tube, which now glowed a lucid bright blue. It reminded you of something special, of something always there when you were growing up. The great magnificent void above, I think the sky? Was it the sky? Snap back to reality. You bring the tube to your lips. The liquid flows down your throat. Strength spreads through your being. Your mind thinks of so many possibilities. Your spirit soars. Maybe, just maybe, there is a happy ending. Ending 3 complete. There are other endings? Wait, what? Wow, I did not know there were other endings. Okay, well, this is getting quite long and I need to upload this to YouTube. So I'm gonna stop here, but yeah, this was an interesting game that I made, I would say. And forgive the spelling errors and like the lack of any sort of scientific knowledge. I was like 12. However, it does show that I had like a good passion for this, I guess. Cryptography, chemistry, that kind of thing. And I mean, I'm not bad at storyboarding, I would say. But yeah, great thanks to Madhan for this, because I could not have done this without him. Like, I remember those days he'd come over to my house, we'd plug both of our laptops into like the TV, and then we just like do the coding there, and then just do work on different parts, and it made for great memories, honestly. Yeah, and he has a lot of really creative ideas. I believe he made like a second version of this in Python, which I'll probably ask him for his permission if I play through it and post it. So yeah. But I hope you enjoyed this, the poor spelling and lack of scientific accuracy in the C++ game. I'll see you around then. Bye bye.